Hello there tubers, been a little while since I put up a little video of the old the offender as it is known now, the little offender, for all those people that get her offended out there. Right, I'll take you on a little tour of what we've done so far. One of the first things is we've done a bull bar. Basically what I've done a few weeks ago, I went to the Land Rover show, and all the bits I'm after, all the old style sort of stuff, so I managed to buy loads and loads of bits for no money to start playing with the old girl and get her how we want her. But mostly I've done the interior so far, but I've done a couple of things on the outside. We'll go through them. eBay special, the old bonnet aluminium. I'm having the wheel on the bonnet, so I thought I've got to have a sheet of aluminium on there. There was a few dents on the bonnet, so just got a little mallet, whopped them out. Too worried. Got a few footprints there, like you do. Got a snorkel, that's not got on yet. The bull bar, that was cheap as chips. Give 20 quid for that. It was rough, so I had to clean it right away up and then put a bit of satin black on there. My mate gave me a set of spotlights for it as well, and as you look up, managed to get 4 proper spotlights, 2 at a War and Peace show, and the other 2 actually did come on that bull bar that's on the front, all wired up now to where we want them, made all our own brackets and everything, so we're looking good there. What else on the outside? Like I say, not a lot on the outside of here. The rear spotlight, I put that right on the corner there. It actually tilts right the way around to the side, so I can shed light down this side here where I've got a landy tent for hanging off the side, so that should be useful. My mate decided to throw a canoe up on the roof, so I think at some point I suppose we'll bolt it on there. Rear wheel bracket, we took that off. I just copied around the shape with a piece of aluminium there and bolted it up. Not sure what we can do there yet, but I'd prefer to either have some sort of rack off the back, not a wheel, because like the wheel, once I took the cover off, it cracked all the inside of the door, every bit of structural, it cracked it, whereas mine's too heavy, so I had to weld all of that up. It doesn't look a lot of difference face value, but done a real lot of work on this side. I managed to buy, see that big aluminium box there, again that was at the Land Rover show. They're definitely worthwhile going to, because some of the bits I bought for absolutely nothing money. Give 50 quid for that, and it was either going to make it look really good or a pile of poop, but I've got to bolt it down yet and put it in the right place. Right, let's have a little look in the back. Right, rear panel. Managed to throw a little bit of satin black on the panel. Behind this panel, all the actual structure that goes down and even on the bottom down there had all cracked through the weight of the wheel. So I put brackets, welded everything, painted everything, sealed it all up, painted this, and again it looks lovely now. Just a little bit of paint on it. This here, bought a new one of these. These are cheap as chips. There was 2 bits of bracket here and didn't realise it actually had a handle goes on this, so I bought one of them. So that's all done now, so all the rear doors how we want it. Right, then what else? Right, inside on the back, at the show there was a company doing all the carpets and everything. Originally I was going to go with aluminium checker plate in the back, but they done this complete rubber mat in the back, 20 quid, and then 2 big sheets of carpet, those 20 quid a sheet, so I bought 2 sets, so I managed to do the whole of the back and all the bits around the interior, basically. And there's on the front seats right the way through, there's a rubber mat there as well, that was 20 quid, so 80 quid got the whole floor right the way through all done. And then these here, finished it off with these trims. The carpet as well goes up inside all of there, Same on the other side. So it takes all that shape, and it was a little bit grim really in there, so it looks lovely now. These, I managed to get these on eBay. Lovely shape and everything to them. These were about 30 quid, but you just can't make them for that. I might change it a little bit later, because on the inside of here I think a panel down there would look actually better, but they're pretty nice. They're do for now. It's where you stop. The seats were they don't look best of all things, but really I don't think I'm really going to use the rear seats, and I'm not sitting on them. So I just gave them a clean up. Satin black throughout. I went to town on the anchor points, cleaned them right away up, rebolted, new bolts, everything. All the anchor points, made them so they was a lot better. So now everything works. All the belts were crappy and all that, so went all the way through and made sure everything was working. The rear belts that were in the rear here, they've all that come out. I didn't want them. I wanted it carpeted, so it's just a little bit better feel. So that's all that done. Headline is a bit saggy. It's going to stay saggy. That will have to do. Right, let's have a little look around the front. As you can see, yeah, the whole doing the mats and everything was a no-brainer really. It just come out of no money. And then these are the seats, all the seat belts in now, all different bits. All the seats, I put them on spinners, so if I'm in trouble and need to take the seats out, it's only 6 bolts and they're out, all job done. This was lovely. You do see these on the net, this centre bit here. I was going to do a cubby box, but you can't really put stuff in a cubby box as you're going along and pull bits out, so I thought, you know what, this is for me cup of tea or drinks, and then that's for putting all the stuff in. It was definitely the better way to go, so that's the way I've gone on that. Again, more aluminium trim, carpeted the rear there, and then put a little aluminium trim to finish it off. Panels aren't bad. Later on I might, if there's better ones, I might buy better ones, or just spray these a little bit of satin black. I'm not going to get too excited about it. The seats look $1 million now, where they did look really bad. Right, this is where all the work started. Right, seats. They're out of a Hyundai Coupe. These actually came along for no money. But the problem is with everything, it's the bases. So, and at first I didn't really realise that the battery was underneath the seat on that, so I come up with an idea, and well, really actually a couple of pals were about, Jerry and Ron, and we was all bashing one another up on what we was gonna do, and so finally decided to have the whole of the seat base so it would be hinged and portable. Have a look around the front, see again the carpet, look at that, all the way around there as well. In with that, already had the 2 mats. Oh, while we're here, I better show you that. Yeah, made all new floor panels for the front, made all of them on our folder, welded all of those in, so they're all done, finished. The mats already had, so I can give them a wash a bit later. A little bit of satin black round there as well, finish it off. Right, these here, these are actually hospital grade switches, go like that, pivots off like that, and then as you can see, they go up, they hinge. If you pull these seats forward, got a jiggery pokery a little bit, but then it goes right the way back and reveals the whole cupboard underneath. So that's that. And then especially with the carpet on there, and they lock in place, miles better. see. I'll take you around the other side. Gone for a little walk. Going to be doing all sorts of other stuff all around the outside soon. Right, into the other side. Again in the front. Welded all new panels. So she's looking lovely. Again, if you have a look, see the old those catches, phenomenal. A friend of mine got me them, so we go like that. Nice thick plate. As you see, there's the battery now. Had some really nice little brackets. You see them? There they are there. So we went down that route. Also, there was a little bit of grot in the bottom of the battery box, so we fabricated a whole new floor for it. Popped it in there, all went in place. Then done it so as all the batteries all hooked in there now. It's not going anywhere. Before there was lumps of wood and all sorts holding it all in. Again, alright, let's see if we can pull that back down. Again. Nice and sorted. Right. This was one thing I had to have. This here is a centre console by Raptor Engineering. When I saw this at the show, it's very blingy, but all the things I needed in here, it suited it straight away. Switches for all the spotlights, for the front spotlights, for the top spotlights, for the rear light on back. This one here is blank at the minute, nothing happening there, but with usual, this has already worked out, invaluable. Voltmeter, USB, these are usuals, but this here, for how much these are, you need one of these, without a doubt. DAB stereo, I fancied a nice one, so got that in my camper van as well, so if it worked in there, I thought I'd have it in here as well. But this, when I went on the stall that was selling these, the people at Raptor Engineering, one thing I did love, he didn't try selling me loads of gizmos and bits. When I said to him I wasn't sure what I needed, straight away he went, well, why don't you have what you need at the bottom, leave the top one blank. He went, and anything you do need, he went, the holes, they're easy to drill, so you can put whatever you want on the top, and if you don't end up using it, you just keep it blank. And he just talked sense, and I wanted to buy it there and then, because of just the way he sort of like treated me, and nothing was a problem. All the bits and pieces, made sure he was all right with templates, everything. They do a glove box for that side. I wish I would have bought it now, but I'm going to wait till I see him at the show next, and then I'm going to get one of them. And also as well a bezel, aluminium bezel that goes over there. They do the backing, but I don't think I can be bothered with all the backing, but I fancy the aluminium bezel. I'd go down the route for that. Done new top and bottom shrouds. It's quite cheap. Right, what else? Oh, I bought a bracket that's going to go on my Garmin, so I'm going to make an aluminium bracket here that comes up with it on, so I can have my sat nav there. That'll be that done then. Done the electric air, or the DAB aerial, which is there, and then also look, One Life Live It. The only thing is it's black, so from outside you can't see it. I didn't really think that one through. What else? Going, look at that console there. That's the one to have, in it. And also that was only like a tenner, and I gave it a bit of satin black all over there. Might do something with the gear knobs. You can get the kit, a pair of gear knobs and that, but I might do, I'm not sure yet. And what else we got happening on the inside? I think we're there on the inside. These seats don't half make it. These are out of a Hyundai coupe. One of the Land Rover boys was selling these, and to be fair, I'm really glad I bought these, because the whole of this front has been transformed. Yeah, and that centre console as well, that Raptor Engineering, the bits that they do for these are phenomenal. Really does transform it, and the build quality is unreal, to be fair. Just thought it was really sensible, firm. Really glad I got one of them. And I think the next show in a couple of weeks, I think I'm going to have to grab myself a glove box and all that, because I think that'll finish it off. I'm going to leave normal steering wheel on there, I like that. Really, I'm going to concentrate on all the outside now, and then what doesn't work, change it about a little bit, go from there. But, right, that's enough for today. See you a bit later. Ta-ra.